Namaste. In my last video, I had spoken about duty or dharma. Many of you had watched that video and written your comments and also written emails to us. I was very happy to read all those comments and those emails because that gives me a lot of inputs about whatever I am speaking, the videos that we are making, it helps us. So this video today is a sequel to that video because I started thinking even after that video was video was shot, I was just thinking there is so much more that we can say about duty or dharma, especially in today's world, in these times, how it creates a very different kind of thinking in many people's mind. And today in particular, I am going to talk about marriages, how people are entering into this bond called marriage. It is supposed to be the most sacred relationship. But today I am seeing that many people are entering into this relationship without any seriousness at all. And I do so much counseling. As you know, I have been doing it for so many years, for more than 25 years. Today it's online counseling and I keep meeting people. And it is a pity to see how lightly they take this important relationship, very important and intimate relationship which we call marriage. Many people do not even understand what it implies. So that really makes you wonder where dharma is, because marriage is not only a union of two people, but here in India we always consider it a union of two families. But somehow or the other that is completely disintegrated in the minds of many people. So when I was talking about duty and dharma, after I finished also I was thinking about this aspect. So today I thought I will speak about that, and I will give you one or two examples to understand what is happening today. Many of you might have come across all this, but just to elaborate this topic, there was once one lady who came for counseling, a young lady. This was all much before COVID, maybe 3-4 years back at least 3 years back. She came and she said it was about 1.5 years or a little more than that since she got married, and she said her parents were looking out for a good groom for her. And when they found a person, he was working in the US, and they of course matched the horoscopes and all that, and his parents and her parents, they all met and spoke and they liked the girl. So it was all kind of fixed, and they said our son will be coming for his holidays. He'll come on 1 month's leave. So then he will come and meet the girl, and if both of them like each other, we will have the wedding performed within 10-15 days. So everybody agreed, and likewise the boy also came. The groom came for his holidays. He went and met the girl, the families met. Then he said okay, and within 15 days they arranged for the wedding. The wedding took place, all that was over, and then after a week or maybe 8-9 days, it was time for the groom to leave. His leave was getting over, so he had to go back to US. And that 1 week this girl went and stayed with him. But she says their marriage was not even consummated because the groom said, let us not hurry up everything. Let us take time to understand each other and then we can live our life happily. So she said it suited me also. So I said okay. So that 1 week they were very busy visiting people, because just after newly married couple, many people invited them and shopping was there to do. So they were very busy, and then it was time for him to leave. While going, he said, I will go and get a visa for you and then I will take you there. She said all right. So after he left, she came back to her mother's place, her parents' place, to be there for some time. And they kept in touch with video calls, messages and emails, many other things. So it was going on like that for some time. After a month or so, she says, slowly his response started changing. He was not picking up my calls sometimes. Sometimes he will call, but he will talk about everything else other than the visa. And whenever she asked about the visa, he will give some excuse and say, there are so many rules now, I have to do this, I have to get that, so it will take some time. And somehow or the other, 1 year passed like that. And when it was 1 year and she was still here, she couldn't go there, the visa was not ready, then she became concerned, her parents became concerned. They started asking his parents, they went and spoke to them. But his parents were all, again, they were also very perplexed, and they said, even we are not able to understand why he is behaving like this. He is not even talking to us about the visa. When we ask about the visa, he says, talk about anything else but not this. I don't want to talk about it. So we don't know what to do. Then somehow her parents found somebody there in US whom they knew through somebody else here in India, and they requested that person there. That person was also known to the son-in-law. So they requested him to go and talk to him and find out what the reason is. And that gentleman obliged. He went and met their son-in-law and spoke to him and said, what about the visa? Why are you not bringing your wife? And the son-in-law has replied like this. He said, see, I am very happy here. I am enjoying my life here. I really did not want to get married at all. Then why did you get married? Because my parents were pressurizing me. How long could I keep on saying I don't want to get married? They kept on saying, see, let us fulfill our responsibility. When we are alive, we want to get you married and settled. So I had no choice. They said, this time when you are coming for the holidays, we will keep some girls ready for you. You can choose one, get married and take her with you and go. Then he said, I could not say anything. So I said, all right. And I went for my holidays, saw this girl, she was good. So I got married. But I don't want to bring her here and set up a house and all. I don't want to do all that. So the friend was so shocked, and then he had no choice. He conveyed that to the girl's parents. Of course, the girl's parents and the girl all were heartbroken. Then when they went and conveyed this to the boy's parents, they were also heartbroken. Everybody was absolutely disappointed. And this is done by a very well educated boy, not an uneducated person, very well educated person who is living a good life there, and this is what he did. So that's one example. Another one is about a girl. Here her mother came for counseling. She came one day and she was totally in tears when she came and met me, and she said, my daughter got married day before yesterday. So just after 2 days she came for counseling, and she said she got married, and she said, we are from a middle class family, but still somehow we spent 50 lakhs for the wedding and we did everything so beautifully. She also enjoyed the ceremony, everything. But now we are in a big problem. She is refusing to go and live with the boy. I asked, what happened? She says, the reception was on the evening before the wedding. The wedding was early in the morning. So the previous evening, the reception took place. And at the end of the reception, towards the end of it, the girl fainted. Then the parents took her to the hospital without anybody's knowledge. They got some drips given. Then she became all right, and they brought her back, and early in the morning the wedding was also performed. So once the wedding was over, then there were some other rituals to be done, and they all went to the girl's parents' house, and from there they were supposed to go to the boy's house. That is, the newlywed couple were to go to the boy's house, but there the girl said, I don't want to go to their house now, I need some time. And she said, I'm feeling very tired, so I need some time. And the boy's parents and the boy, they were very gracious, and they said, okay, doesn't matter, let her be here, let us not pressurize her, we will go back home. You take your time and look for a good auspicious day and bring her to our house. And they went. Now after they left, this girl says, I don't want to go there at all, I will be only here, I am not interested in going there. The mother was shocked, everybody was shocked, and they said, what are you talking? You just got married in the morning, and now in the evening after they left, you are saying you don't want to go there. What do you mean? The girl says, I told you I don't like this boy. I told you that I liked some other boy, but you didn't listen to me. The mother was shocked. She said, yes, you told me that you liked some other boy, but that boy was not suitable for us. The family was not suitable. And I spoke to you and I told you that this boy is very good. He will take care of you, and you agreed. Then the mother says, she asked this girl, but you were happy about the whole thing. You came out shopping with us. You came shopping for the saris and then the jewelry, and you did the mehendi. You enjoyed all the celebration of the wedding. So with all that, after enjoying everything so much, how can you say this? So if you really did not like this wedding, then how come you were so happy? And the girl says, truly I was not interested in this wedding, but because you pressurized me, I thought, okay, fine, how long can I keep on saying no, no? So she said, I started enjoying everything, and you know that I like shopping very much. So shopping for wedding saris, shopping for wedding jewelry was all good fun, and the mehendi and all that was attached to the wedding, all the celebrations, it was good fun. So I enjoyed all that, but I don't want to go and live with this boy. I will not go. This is what the girl said. The mother was absolutely heartbroken. It was so difficult to console her. So here again, if you think about it, it was a kind of, it was not even duty which made that girl do it. It was simply that she enjoyed shopping, she enjoyed the celebration. I mean, it sounds so immature. There was no question of thinking about dharma also there. What is dharma? Dharma is you do what is right, and you do not cheat anybody, you do not tell lies, you speak only what you really mean. All that was forgotten about that girl. There was another counseling where the mother brought her daughter to me, and she said she's married, and it was about maybe 2-3 months after the marriage, but the girl was refusing to go to the boy's house. And the mother said, I don't know, I've spoken so much to her, but she doesn't want to go. So once in a way the boy is coming here and staying 1 or 2 days with her and going, but she's refusing to go there. Then when we spoke to that girl and I asked her, what is preventing you from going there and living your proper life? Because marriage is what it is, something that you go through because you choose that person and say, this is my spouse and I'm going to spend the rest of my life 30-40 years with this person. All this is what marriage means. But this girl said, see, I am so comfortable in my mother's place. I don't have to do any work. My mother does all the work here. I am absolutely comfortable. So if I go there to my husband's place, I know that I will have to do a lot of work there and I am not ready to do all that. Then I asked, but then why did you get married? She said, see, that is something which I didn't even think about. My mother said you have to get married and settled. I also liked the idea of getting married, so I got married. So again, if you see how irresponsible a person can be, a grown-up person, an adult can be so irresponsible that he or she does not think about what is happening to the other people around him. Now, when we talk about a marriage, particularly in India, it's not only about two human beings. It's about two families coming together and so many people are involved. So when one person makes this mistake, or from our point of view it's a mistake, from their point of view it's probably just a decision that I will just get married but I really do not want to enter a married life. You see the difference. I will get married for the sake of the function or for the sake of just fulfilling my parents' wish, because that is my duty, so let me do that, but not for the sake of living a married life. So when a person comes to that mindset, how many people get affected? Both sides, the families get affected, and of course the spouse, whether it's the girl or the boy, will be heartbroken. What was her mistake or what was his mistake? So that way when we look at it, it really makes you wonder, where is Dharma today? Everybody is only thinking about what he wants to do or what she wants to do. Nobody is thinking about what is Dharma, what should I be doing according to my conscience. Nobody is thinking about that. So that is why after my last video, which was about duty or Dharma, I started thinking I must also talk about it in the perspective of marriage. And nowadays, even in the counseling sessions, I tell people, if you are not interested in a marriage, please do not get married. That is the best thing you can do for yourself and for everyone else concerned. A marriage is a bond which you enter with your whole heart and mind and soul. Only then at least you will make an effort to make it work. Otherwise, it's not possible at all. So in some way, if a person is not interested in that particular marriage, that particular alliance, then please do not get married at all. Do not get married to that person. At least at that point of time, stop yourself. That will be the best thing that you can do.